Guys and girls, Phil here again from the Leicestershire Gun Centre. So we have another quick review today on two Airsoft AEGs. Now they're both the same model. They're both the UTR45 from Double Eagle. Now Double Eagle was always known as a bit of a lower end brand. They were very well known for their tri-shot shotguns, so those models that shoot 3 BBs at once using realistic shells. But their AEGs were always a little bit on the lower side, without being too harsh. And then recently what they've released is something that has within itself a Falcon control system. Now that's basically their way of being able to put in a host of features and benefits, which funnily enough doesn't cost the earth either. Both of the models you're looking at are 189 and 99. They do come in the two colours. They also come with a different style of stock, being more of a UMP skeleton style stock, because as you may have noticed, these are UMP style models. It's basically a modern version of the UMP. So the UTR45 has been a fantastic seller for us. They're perfect for indoors, obviously due to the size and the compact nature. They're also, I have seen, used outdoors with pretty decent results as well, to be fair. But they do come in the black, and then they come in the dual tone black with dark earth as well, if you will. So we'll take this one. So straight away you've got something which is a very well constructed piece of kit. There's no creak, there's no wobble, there's no obvious kind of flex to it. There's no real movement whatsoever, in a positive way. So going from front all the way to the back, you've got your typical 14mm thread. You can unscrew this like so, take it off, and then pop on a silencer and or tracer unit. Something which the original Double Eagle UMP had an issue with was just that. It was a bit of a pain in the backside to add anything to the end, so the UTR45 has negated that issue with a very simplistic thread cover, which you can remove. Along the top you've got your typical flip up sights, front and rear, easily removable with one Allen key, and then you can pop on there any optic that you so desire. Probably something relatively small though to keep in nature, with the size of the piece. But you've got a nice long rail on the top, so you've got plenty of scope to do what you want to do. On the handguard, side and side, you will notice it's a bit bare. In the box they do give you some rail covers along with rails as well, so you can, straight out the box, you can add those bits to the side, which does certainly give it a bit of a better appearance. And the charging handle as well is also in the box, and that is ambidextrous, so you can either fit it to the right of the rifle or to the left hand of the rifle, depending on if you are a lefty or a righty. This rifle has you covered. On the topic of ambidextrous, you also have the ambidextrous mag release, along with the ambidextrous fire selector here and here. Okay, so left or right-handed, this rifle has completely got you taken care of. So there's no issues with that at all. Working further back again, you've got your ejection port here, which is going to be where your hop unit is and your hop adjuster. Can't get to that now because there's no charging handle on the rifle. As I've mentioned, it's in the box, ready to be fitted left or right hand side of the rifle. Working further back still, ambidextrous fire selector, and then we come on to the stock. Now the stock is foldable, if you want to make it even smaller. It is adjustable, like any good stock should be, and you can also slightly higher the cheek riser as well. There's a button on the side there, press that, pull this up ever so slightly, and you can raise that as well if you so desired. So there's a lot of sort of customization and a lot of features on the outside of the rifle. The fact it's ambidextrous across the board, you can do so much to the stock. So there's a lot to work on there. Rifle itself is rear wired, so it goes into the stock itself. One thing to keep in mind is that the skeleton style, so the UMP style stock, is also rear wired as well, and that fits into the top of the stock. Basically, there's a small bit of space to work with on that model, which I could do a different video of that another day, but it's going to be very similar, just with a different stock. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. Features on the inside, now this is where it gets really interesting. So you've got your $189.99 price tag, okay? You've got your solid build, you've got your variation on colours, variation on stock. It's a nice compact bit of kit and it feels lovely in the hand. But the internals are not so much internals in terms of gears and pistons, but the Falcon control system is just an amazing bit of kit for the price point. Now, straight out the box, you are able to program this rifle. So you can have the binary trigger on there, 2 BBs, 1 trigger pull. You can have the fire selector altered, so you can change that into a burst fire, and you can alter the trigger sensitivity. Now, it's already pretty damn sensitive as it is, but you can even enhance that either direction as well. So there's a lot of scope to play with. In all honesty, and I say this to the customers when they come in, for the price point, there's not a lot out there that can match the Falcon system, you know, what the UTR offers. And that goes into the 904 series, it goes into the Aeronox, amongst others. There's a good range of Falcon system models within the Double Eagle lineup. They're definitely worth a look. I'm not going to say that they're going to be the best in the world against the likes of, you know, some of the higher end Tokyo Maru, for example, which while I own, I think they're a bit overpriced, but they're damn good guns. So I'm not going to say and sell these as the best thing in the world, but for someone who doesn't want to break the bank, who wants something which is a damn good bit of kit, straight out the box with a host of features and benefits and usability across the board, these really do need looking at, because honestly, you put it this way, they're on my list. I've got a host of guns, a few $100 worth, up to I've got the GBLS, £1,700, but I would be more than happy to run around with one of these. And I from experience in the range, we've only got 10 meters, but from experience in the range and what people have said, they shoot amazingly well. They're so snappy, they're so well built. Double Eagle, honestly, you have done yourselves proud with this Falcon system, because it is an amazing bit of kit. Price of the 190, different models will vary in price, Aeronox, 904s, things like that. But they're in the shop. We've given over an area in the shop anyway, specifically for the Double Eagles, because I'm that impressed with the Falcon system. But yeah, pop in, have a look on them. We can put one in the range for you if you want to have a quick test on one. We're not going to go through everything because we don't want things to turn to second hand, but if you're genuinely interested, we can let you have a quick go. But yeah, they're in store, they're on the website, and we're open at the moment Wednesday through to Saturday. But I will say, when we take over the airgun side, as of April the 1st, we are limiting the days to Thursday, Friday, Saturday for now, but we may expand again in the future, we'll see. But for now, 3 days a week as of April the 1st. But yeah, pop in, take a look, see what you think. Cheers.